So the Clerks 2 video isn't doing gangbusters here on YouTube, but it did really good on BitChute. Actually got me a few subs. Hey guys, so what I'm gonna do is a few more scene breakdowns. And this one is coming to us from a movie called Vanilla Sky. It came out in 2001. And I was on a date when I went to see this movie, so a little busy making out, didn't particularly care for it. But there was a scene that really spoke to me when it comes to, the way men and women view the world and our biological, instincts. This stars Tom Cruise, and as you can clearly tell, and hella respect for this guy. I mean, he does his own stunts in the Mission Impossible movies, as well as, he's been around for forever and a day. Not that tall of a guy. In Top Gun, he actually had to stand on a crate to interact with his co-star. So, salute Tom Cruise. Really, not a big fan of the whole Scientology thing, but, it is what it is. Well, without further ado, let's start this scene up.
Where's happiness?
It's for me. This is happiness.
Hey, Cameron Diaz, was this when Weinstein was smacking them cheeks down real hard? I'm curious. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to see peak Cameron Diaz, okay? She's attractive in this movie, make no mistake, but her just drop dead fine moment comes in a film called The Mask with Jim Carrey. My God. I think that was one of her first starring or leading roles, and she looked magnanimous in that red dress. Woo, bruh. But yeah, so she's so they're friends in a circle and what have you. In this movie, Tom Cruise plays a top, he's one of the guys peak of his game when what have you. Just alpha dudes slaying chicks left and right, and she's one of those chicks. And so they're just hanging out right now, and she just got finished asking him what is happiness, and you heard her answer.
Being with you. There's one thing that bothers me. Why did you tell Brian that I was your fuck buddy?
Yeah, bruh. To him, in the male mind, that's exactly what they were. There is no more or no less to it. It is just like, yo, you down? And she was clearly down. But the problem is that in her mind, she was trying to plant the seeds for a relationship, something that a ton of females do. Give up the cat and, get pair bonding. It's far more, it's a matter of biology, and it's really it's the main idea is that the more people that an individual has sex with, the less they can truly connect with someone and have trust and affection and genuine love for the next person. And so she has been trying to pair bond with him. Like, her hypergamy is like in full peak mode in this scene.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, the first move is the lie, right? Come on, I ain't say that shit. Nah, girl, I'm alright. Nah, come on, you think I'll do that to you? What? You think I do? Because, there is a level of deception that men partake in. We only let the female know as much as she needs to know for us to accomplish whatever mission, usually busting down, that we have on deck.
When did you stop caring?
Caring about what?
About the consequences of the promises that you've made.
You see that look on his face, right? Like, wait, promises? Hold on. What the heck are you talking about? What's going on here? Promises I've made. But so and this is why I believe this is such a beautiful distinction between the way the male brain works and the way the female brain works is because he's like, what the hell? But her, she already got this planned out.
Promises?
Yeah, the promises.
I thought... Get the fuck. What are you talking about?
Yeah, see, I mean, it's just... There's this old book called Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, something along those lines. And we've spent so many years breaking down, trying to say, oh, no, men and women are the exact same thing. The whole gender spectrum situation that we have going on here. And it's like, no, not even close. And this is a beautiful example of how we see the world differently.
Do you understand how hard it is to pretend to be your buddy? David, I love you. Fucking... Yeah. See, that's the thing. She was trying to stake her claim. That's why she, you know what I'm saying, spent all this time with him. She's like, oh yeah, I'm pretending to be your friend because I legitimately want to be with you. Like, because he's an alpha type guy, right? Her hypergamy is just locked in on this guy. He's the one she wants. But to him, because he's that type of dude, yo, it's just another romp between the sheets. It's no big deal. Don't even worry about it. Love you. I fucking love you! Fuck!
Hey. Whoa. Don't do this.
You fucked me 4 times the other night, David.
Yeah. Bruh. I'll be smiling like that too. Like, yeah, I laid that pipe down. But see, like, he does not look scared for his life in this scene. It's very interesting that I stopped it right here. But you hear her start going into it. And that goes back to the pair bonding that I just spoke of.
Been inside me.
Julie.
How would you come? That means something.
Yeah. I mean, not for everyone. I mean, people take things differently. But her, I mean, she is, I guess, what the writer was going for was her being the yin and him being the yang, and it's just the complete opposites. And that's one of the more beautiful points to this, because all of these actions, everything that he did with her in the court, and as a guy, trust me, I completely relate to where he's coming from on this, because I've been there, I've done it myself. Like, yo, if she willing to let you play some ghetto gaggers with her, then by all means, let's. But in particularly someone like This Is Mine, I mean, she's trying to, like, stake her claim to him as a life partner, and that is just like the furthest thing from his mind. And they more than likely never had a conversation about it, but she just kept playing along, and as you can tell, she's not playing anymore.
Slow down. Hey.
Means something, David. 4 times. With this aching possibility that he might call me to do something.
Okay, let's go to your house.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'd like to think that he knows that he really is in a jammed up situation, particularly with her speeding the way that she is. But she's just completely... This is like really like the dangers of it. One of the reasons why, you have all these different women feeling as if they have the right to sit there and like, oh, sister, come, no, sister, because these men are just so terrible to us and everything else like that. This is a bad example, but guess what? And I can't, I'm gonna wait to get to her face right quick.
We'll talk this out. I want to see it.
Okay, he wants to see where she... Wow, dude, you sitting there busting it down, not even knowing where she lived. Tisk. Deal it. And she thought y'all had something. We could have been somebody. But no. Sweetheart, you made the choice to lay with him. Like, these are your decisions. And I believe that, this response from her is her coming to grips with the fact that she made a very, very, very bad call. Because all the acts in, her drinking the jizz definitely, it meant more to her than it did to him.
Just slow down. Julie, I want you to stop the car!
You know that when you sleep with someone, your body makes a promise whether you do or not.
And that's the biological
aspect. You know, I mean, they're trying so hard to get away from biology that we completely disregard these aspects of, you know, our own human nature. We're not even taught these things. We really aren't. It's kind of just like, oh yeah, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Sex is a handshake. Like, and I think it goes. I think men as well. I mean, we can have pair bonding issues, but when it comes to the female brain, I believe it's just a completely different level. Initially, I mean, of course, not all, but initially.
Tell me something, David. I mean, do you believe in God?
You better hop out that car and tuck and roll, my G, because as soon as she starts, y'all sitting there speeding down this road, and she starts talking about God, there is no good that can come of this conversation. So yeah, before we wrap this one on up, as you can see, or as you heard, God is a foundational piece, you know, belief. And I never speak of organized religion, but just faith, you know, spirituality, your conversation with your creator, with your animator, with the one that puts the lungs in your breath, no matter what you want to call them. It's a foundational piece to mostly everyone. I mean, even the atheists if you don't believe in something, then there's something for you to not believe in, right? So this is about to end in tragedy. Matter of fact, let's just get it on. Let's just get to the end on this one. But really, you know, he's sitting there telling her how he loved her. Like, I love you. Yeah, come on, bro. This is a done deal. But the deal is that I believe this really just speaks so much to what we tend to ignore about ourselves. Bang. Whew, that's a rough one. And what this represents is just a complete imbalance. When you do things with people who don't particularly feel the same way. And we all have had that sinking feeling that, you know, we put out more than we gave. Or more than we got back. And so it's easy to empathize with both sides on this when it comes to this clip to me. Because I've been the recipient and I've been the giver on all ends. And ultimately, I guess the lesson that be here is, you know, hey, make sure you know who you're sticking your wick into. I mean, at least find out where they live. And secondly, be mindful of what other people do to you, or what other people, you know, or what you do with other people. I think that's a better way to put it. And who those people are, because Cameron Diaz, you can kind of smell the crazy on Cameron Diaz, can't you? I mean, she isn't like, she's had those nutty ass eyes her entire career. That's why I say The Mask is like her dopest film, because after that, like, even and there's something about Mary, she like there was something a little bit off. She was just sultry in The Mask. So if you want peaked Cameron Diaz, that's the movie to check out. But with that being said, I hope you took something away from this. Like, you know, we gotta think about our biology and what role that plays in a lot of our decision making. It's something to think about. If you liked it, toss a like. Dislike it if you want. I'm not scared. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get more videos every day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube's definitely not going to do that. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Like, can we continue to ignore biology? Ignore the fact that, you know, at our core, we have urges like the endorphins and the dopamine that kicks in when we fall in love is just simply to breed and to create life and family. It's the core of who we are as a species. But you know, I mean, we can all go our own separate ways, I guess. But let me know what you think in the comments. And until the next video,